tide pulls me under. Gotta sing in minor keys. Neon paints my outline, trembling like a memory. I keep my hands in pockets, fingers chasing yesterday. Every intersection whispers where I lost my way. Glass towers hold their secrets, windows stacked like tired eyes. Taxi ghosts keep drifting by beneath the electric skies. I breathe the static city, saw the sidewalks on my tongue, counting every heartbeat like a clock that came undone. I am a slow orbit around the block I used to know. Maps folded into rumors, alleys full of smoke. If I call your name, it echoes off the brick and leaves the sound. A paper boat, a faded note, a promise drowned. You laugh on midnight, radio folds into the rain. I passed the corner where we promised not to feel the pain, but promises are fragile as the light that bends and breaks. I hold them to my chest until the dawn remakes. I move like somebody practicing the art of walking slow. Feet remember rhythms I pretend I don't know. Storefront ghost display that smiles through glass that never clears. I trade a little hope for one more cigarette and fear I find a bench. The city hums a cradle made of wires. Cars are constellations, every red a kindling fire. Moon leaks through the alleyway in silver out of place. I trace the hollow letters of the words we couldn't say. Why? Shadow traffic drifting steady through my head. A signal lost in static when the avenues turn red. If love was just a doorway, then my hands are empty still. I keep on learning how to lose you without feeling ill. Night folds into a rumor, morning stutters at the gate. I tug the city's heartbeat like a secret I can't save. And when the sky remembers how to hold a gentler light, I'll fold my map and let the city turn me right. For now I walk in circles where the neon writes my name, a quiet kind of lonely trace of smoke and no one else to blame. I am a lamp in window glasses, soft and trembling spark, lost in the city, learning how to hold the dark. Stepping in the shadow of your car, watching smoke dissolve beneath the stars. I can feel the heat before the fire, tangled up inside a slow desire. No need to rush the midnight air, with your fingers moving through my hair. We are moving to a heavy beat, melting down the asphalt in the heat. Take your time and let the speakers blow. Everything we do is sweet and slow. I can feel your pulse against my skin. This is where the quiet storms begin. We don't need a map to find the way. Let the neon turn to shades of gray. Caught inside a loop of you and me, drowning in a crimson galaxy. a spark. We are burning at a steady pace. Nothing else matters in this space. Heavy, low, and vibrate in the glass. Watching all the other ghosts pass. You're the only rhythm that I need, guiding every single word I breathe. Take your time and let the speakers blow. Everything we do is sweet and slow. I can feel your pulse against my skin. This is where the quiet storms begin. We don't need a map to find the way. Let the neon turn to shades of gray. Caught inside a loop of you and me, drowning in the crimson galaxy. Just a slow friction in the sea. Never thought a trap could feel so sweet. Keep me locked inside your heavy spell. Loving you too deep to ever tell. At a station off the interstate, the pumps glow blue against the black. I stand there listening to the numbers climb, watching dollars disappear and stack. The fluorescent lights make everything familiar. Every shadow flattened on the ground. For a minute, all I hear is humming, and the ticking of the fuel going down. Night fuel, running on a minimum. The gauge says empty, but the engine disagrees. Night fuel, keeping up the ritual. Just enough motion to carry what's left of me. The attendant says, have a good one. I give the answer people give. A conversation small enough to vanish before either of us has to mean it. The receipt curls warm inside my hand, then cools before I reach the door. For a second something almost felt important, then it wasn't anymore. The dashboard saying watches from the parking lot, bathed in fluorescent white, like she's blessing all the strangers passing through the edges of the night. Night fuel, running on the minimum. Another tank, another stretch of road. Night fuel, nothing fixed, nothing changed, just enough to keep me going home. Though I never seem to go. Walking slow, room goes quiet. Every eye, they can't deny it. I don't chase, I let them chase. I set the pace, I own the place. Crown on my head, heavy blows. Stories told but never told. I don't bend, I don't break. I make the rules, I make the shake. They talk loud, but I walk fast. Built to last, meant to Watch me burn, watch me flash. Ego trip, I don't fall. I'm the wall, I'm it all. Ego trip, KOTA ice. Pay the price, twice the price. Ego trip, don't compete, I'm complete, I'm elite. Mirror talks, I agree. Who else can be me? Phone won't stop, they all call, but I don't fall, I don't fall. Bell towers ring when I step through. Sky turns gold, they know it's true. I don't ask, I just take every move, every break. Ego trip, crown of ash. Watch me burn, watch me flash. Ego trip, I don't fall, I'm the wall, I'm it all. Ego trip, KOTA ice. Pay the price, twice the price. Ego trip, don't compete, I'm complete, I'm elite. They say I'm too much ice, they just didn't know. Brighter than the sun, now you're rising, I'm too. I don't need your love, I'm already whole. I'm the queen of this game, I control the goal. Ego trip, crown of ash. Watch me burn, watch me flash. Ego trip, I don't fall, I'm the wall, I'm it all. Ego trip, KOTA ice. Paid the price, choose the price. Ego trip, don't compete, I'm complete, I'm elite. Ego trip, crown of ash. Watch me burn, watch me flash. Ego trip, I don't fall, I'm the wall, I'm it all. Ego trip, KOTA ice. Paid the price, choose the price. Ego trip, don't compete, I'm complete, I'm elite. Lampu kota kabur di mataku. Langkah pelan tanpa tujuan tentu. Setiap bayang terasa memanggil, tapi hatiku makin sepi dan kecil. Udara dingin menyentuh kulitku. Semua terasa asing bagiku. Wajah-wajah lewat tanpa arti. Aku sendiri di tengah sunyi. Aku hilang di antara have to say a word tonight. Locked inside this glowing dashboard light, I can feel the traction starting to slip, holding back the breath upon my lip. Spark is catching in the quiet space. Nothing else exists inside this place. Take it slow and let the speakers bleed. You are the only rhythm that I need. Heavy bass line pulling at my chest. In your arms is where the static rests. We are burning at a steady pace, fading out without a single trace. Let the neon turn to shades of gold. This is the story that is never told. Idling the engine in the dark, every little motion leaves a mark. Fingers tracing patterns on my skin, knowing where the fire will begin. We don't need a map to find our way. Let the midnight swallow up the day. Caught inside a loop of me and you, drowning in a haze of electric blue. Take it slow and let the speakers bleed. You are the only rhythm that I need. Heavy bass line pulling at my chest. In your arms is where the static rests. We are burning at a steady pace, fading out without a single trace. Let the neon turn to shades of gold. This is the story that is never told. Just a slow friction in the seat. Never knew a trap could feel so sweet. Keep me locked beneath your heavy spell, more than any words could ever tell. Silent weeks, silent pain, learning how to love the flame. Make she's just sharp and clean. Now you see what I mean. Watch me rise, watch me burn, watch the table start to turn. Every word you said to me, come back triple multiplied. I don't hate, I don't cry, I just let the truth run dry. You built me up to watch me fall, now I'm standing on it all. Revenge art, burn the throne. Now I'm sitting on the bone. Revenge art, cold as ice. Pay the price, twice the price. Revenge art, watch me win. watch me win.